Y'all check me out. I'm recording. Uh, that is the band-aid for my PICC line. The PICC line is the thing. I'm gonna put the picture up on the screen. It's basically like a permanent IV. Think of it that way. So every time I went to the doctor, I ain't have to get stuck in my arm. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to deal with needles or whatever. Yeah. So for the people that don't know basically the situation, I mean, read that. About a week and a day ago, 8 days ago, I'm officially done with chemotherapy, so I can say that I beat cancer. I had to be on maintenance for about 2 or 3 years. You don't know yet. Waiting on my immune system to build back up, but yeah, it's lit. I finally got this thing out of my arm. Man, I remember when I first had it in, it felt so weird. I had to get it changed out one time because I was in the hospital. I think this was like January or something. I was in there for like 2 weeks, and they couldn't figure out where my fever was coming from, and they thought maybe the PICC line had something to do with it, so they had to pull it and get another one put in. So getting it taken out, it actually, like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't feel nothing. And the first time they took it out, man, I ain't gonna lie, I cried. Like, I was like, bro, I'm not ready for this, because like, I hate needles. Like, I'm bad with pain. So really, since I got this taken out, I got to get used to getting stuck. But having that thing in my arm for 9 months was, I don't know, man. I'm glad that it's out. Like, when they asked me at the doctor today if I wanted to take it out, I was kind of hesitant. I was like, man, let me go ahead and get it taken out. My immune system coming back up, things looking good and stuff like that, man. But what's going on today? Like, I want everybody that's watching this, you know what I'm saying, to comment down how they been doing, how the pandemic treating you. I mean, are we still even in a pandemic? Like, I'm supposed to wear my mask, and I ain't even gonna lie. A lot of times when I be going like to the grocery store and stuff like that, I don't even be wearing my mask, and I really need to, because if I get any type of infection, anything like that, that's not good. Hey Chandler.
Hey KT.
Follow Chandler too. If you know me and you don't know Chandler, something ain't right, because that's my girlfriend. Look, if you actually look right there, that's a picture of us. No, I ain't putting the camera on you. That's a picture of us, of a painting, and that's her and her granddad. Patrick gonna be gone soon. I just ain't decided what I want to put right there. But man, I like talking to the camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you watching this, like, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with you. Like, you the homie. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta talk to the camera. You gotta talk to him that like that. Man, that's my nigga right there. For real.
Put on a jacket.
I was trying to. The reason why I had this off is because I was trying to show this thing.
I was gonna say stink.
Yeah. Yep. But man, yeah, shout out to everybody that's support me. I've been getting a lot of support messages, man. I'm already back kind of working a little bit. I'm shooting 2 music videos. So Saturday I'm shooting one for 2 Wavy Crew, and also Sunday I'm shooting for a Nashville artist that I've never met before. It's gonna be our first time meeting. His name is Bravo B Whippin'. So yeah, shout out to them for booking me for the video. Like, I'm excited. And shout out to Spark De Niro. We shot the video in the apartment. You know what I'm saying? In the apartment, we went and drove around. We was just like, man, we had a location, but they canceled. And I was like, man, you know, Spark, that's the homie too. Like, outside of music. So I was just like, man, pull up, bro, pull up. We can shoot it at the crib, and that's what we did. So yeah, shout out for Spark De Niro for letting me shoot that video, because I was like, bro, I just got this new camera. I ain't shot in a long time, because, you know, I've been going through chemotherapy for about 10 months, something like that. Like, really, once we found out that I was diagnosed with cancer, I ain't gonna lie, we started chemotherapy like the next week. I gotta give a shout out to my mama for that, because we started like so quick. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, the reason why, like, it was just such a shock to me is because, like, I had a bad cough. I went to the little clinic. They talking about go to the emergency room. They saying it could be this, it could be that. A few days later, I'm getting surgeries. Here, I can show this, because I think the scar is gonna be permanent. That's the first cut that they made when they tried to get a sample of, you know what I'm saying, the lung cancer, and then that didn't work. So they had to go on my back too, but that wasn't as painful. And then if you know anybody going through chemotherapy, I don't know if they had to do anything called spinal taps, but I had blood cancer as well. apparently that can get into your spinal system, and that's a closed system. So like at one point it was like every week I was going to get those spinal taps, and man, sometimes they would have me in so much pain, bro. Like it would have me in so much pain. I had to take oxycontin for it. Man, I think that I'ma still have to do those from time to time. I feel like I remember my oncologist saying that, but yeah. I hate those, bro, because I be having to take pain pills because sometimes you can come with a back pain, sometimes not, and sometimes they be touching nerves, and oh my gosh, I remember the first time they hit a nerve, or they were getting close to a nerve, and like I was thinking in my head that I was gonna never walk again because I was like, what's going on? But there's also someone else that started treatment around the same time as me. Her name is Tiffany. Shout out to Miss Tiffany. She started treatment around the same time as me. She's still undergoing treatment, and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm praying for it every day. Shout out to her for real. She really made me feel welcome in the treatment room. Like, I'm a lot younger, and usually people that catch these types of diseases, they're usually like older. So I'm looking around the treatment room. I ain't gonna lie, it was mostly nothing but older people. So I had my Nintendo Switch up there, and I was just like, man, I guess I'm gonna just play my game. I ain't want to talk to nobody. I felt like nobody at the time could just relate to me, I guess, because they seem older, but she made me feel welcome, and like we stayed in contact throughout this whole process. I wish I could talk to her every day, but she spends so much time in the hospital. I know she spends so much time sleep that it's hard to catch her. And that's exactly how it was for me in the beginning. But man, I'm just glad that's all over. I can talk about that in another video if others want me to. But man, that process, I'm hoping that this is the hardest thing that I've ever had to deal with in my life. I feel like it is, but I don't know. A lot of people told me that I took it like a G. I feel like I don't know, maybe, because I mean, I hope I don't offend anybody by saying this, but really, a lot of people don't get to make it out. Like sometimes they catch it too late, or the treatment don't work, like it sucks. So I'm very, very fortunate, and I'm very thankful for my oncologist team, my support system. That's my family. Like anybody that ever helped me, like just with anything during this, like man, I don't know. People can say I did this, I'm strong or whatever, but really, man, I owe it to all of y'all, especially the oncologist. Like for real. Shout out to him. I don't know if you want his name said on camera, so I'm not gonna say it, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my oncologist, man. He did a real good job. Actually, I'm gonna ask him next time I talk to him to see if he wants, like, because it could kind of be like a referral or something. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Got my Picc line taken out today. Gotta wear this for 24 hours, but I'm gonna wear it for about 48 hours just to be safe, so that it closes up, because I can still see like where they had my old Picc line. Cause like I said, they took it out before, but they had my old Picc line. Like I can see where they did the hole. I want to make sure it's 100% closed up, cause there's literally a hole in my arm, and I want to make sure it's closed up and healed before I just go hop in the pool with chlorine in it and all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But shout out to everybody that been supporting me, man. Shout out to everybody that support What Sleep TV. Me and Chandler, we working on a clothing brand as well called Brag, which stands for Balance, Riches, and Goals. I'll put a picture up. We got a lot of things on the way. The thing that I can say that I benefited from this the most is all this time that I spent at home. It gave me a lot of time to plan and plot, and I'm just ready to, execute. Like the video, comment what you think, and subscribe so you never miss a video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell.